Hello, hello, hello. Patricia here, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and more specifically here in Alaska. I keep telling you I am going to record a little bit of the village that I live in. So that's what I'm doing right now. This is the school. Yeah, a blank wall, isn't that nice? Let me show you behind. This is the door that I usually go in. Just a little bit of snow there. Can you see that snow? Yeah. And that is the garage next to the school. This is the principal's four-wheeler. Here in the village, they call four-wheelers Hondas, even though hers is a Polaris. That is the school van right there. I'll show you a little bit more of that here in just a minute. But this is the principal's apartment, and that is my apartment. I am literally 50 feet from door to door at the school. Okay, here's this cute little van. This is the driver's door. Yes, it is on the other side. How funny is that? And then it's got some storage space in the back because anytime any of us teachers fly out or we go pick up packages or whatever, then we need to go get that and have room to store it. There is one of the just a jut of land out into the ocean. Yes, this is the frozen ocean. How cool is that? And it was interesting because when I first got here, of course, when in September, there you can see the village out that way. But when I first got here, the first thing I heard at night when I was going to sleep was the ocean waves hitting the shore and the tide going up and down. And then all of a sudden, when it froze, literally it went from one day we had open water, and the next day open water was quite a ways out and we didn't hear any more waves. And then it melted at one point. This is the front door of the school. This sled here is to take garbage with a snow-go from the school, and you hook it up to a snow-go or a Honda and take it out to the dump. This is the dumpster where we take our garbage and put it in there. We have fuel delivery once a year, and this is one of the places where they fill fuel for us, store it. This is back out. You've seen my classroom looking out over that valley, and you can see it right behind through between the school and that house. So I'm going to walk down here. This is basically the only road. This is Main Street in town, and I'm going to walk a little ways down here and show you some of it. I guess I could show you me for a second. Not for very long, but I do have on all my snow gear. Got my hat and my parka, or they call it a parkie here in the village, as well as my boot and my boots, not one boot, boots, and my insulated skirt. Again, that's the ocean out there, nice and frozen. And these are some of the houses in the village. A snow-go there, the snow machine. In Alaska, we call them snow machines. In the village, they call them snow-goes. And then in the rest of the world, you call them something else. Shoot, what do you call them? Not snow machines. Something else, I don't remember. Anyway, and then there's a four-wheeler or a Honda, and that one is actually a Honda. So this is a little bit of the village, and I'm not going to go very far because you don't want to see me walk all this distance, but not that it's that far. But here's somebody else walking down the street toward us. I don't know if you can see him or not. But right, that tan building is where the other teachers live, and then behind that is the grocery store. And so this is our village. What do you got there? Oh, where does he live? Oh, okay. I thought he lived closer to your house.
No, right there's Hubba's house.
Oh, by Hubba's house. Okay.
Hubba's dog.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize
Are
that.
you just out taking photos?
Yeah, I'm taking a video for my YouTube. So Darcy's now on the YouTube video.
Just dog straw.
Yeah, dog straw. They will ship in, the Humane Society will ship in dog straw for dogs, because most of the dogs are outdoor dogs, and most of them do not even have any kind of dog house. So right there you can see where Darcy lives, that tan building, and then just beyond it, the little Arctic entry poking out before the blue building is the grocery store. And that's about it. Down that way you can see how high the snow is here, that's been plowed off the road. We do have a fair bit of snow right now. So we're going to turn around and go ahead and go back this way. And there are less than 200 residents in the village. We are about 60 miles south of the Arctic Circle, south of Kotzebue. We call it Kotz, K-O-T-Z, just because, you know, everybody knows what Kotz is. So you don't have to say the whole Kotzebue. And then you don't have to worry about people saying Kotzebue, because it's not Kotzebue, it's Kotzebue. And then down that direction, the other end from the school, here comes a Honda. And here's a dog barking at us that is actually, it sounds like, in the Arctic entry. So that's good, because it's about -30 right now. And so that would be really cold for the dogs to be out. So I'm very, very thankful that they've taken the dog inside. And I believe this is the mayor's house. I'm not positive, but I believe this is the mayor's house, which is why it says Dicky Moto for mayor. So when we first got here, the principal and I went out and, okay, full disclosure here, the principal is my sister. But we went out on a very, very low tide, and we walked out, about 50 yards or so, I would say, because it was really low tide. And there were lots of starfish and jellyfish and just all kinds of things that had come in with the tides at various times. And we sort of explored all of that. So we're back to the school here. And the only reason I can really walk outside today and videotape, even though it's -30-ish, is because there's no wind right now. And we often have wind that's just, very, very harsh. Oh, I just saw a little bird print. Can you see that little bird print right there beside my boot print? Not sure if you can see that or not. I guess I'll see when I look at the video again. Okay, so right behind the apartments is the water tower, and then just beyond that is the laundromat. The village has actually just recently, like within the last 10 years, gotten flush toilets and a water system. We obviously have electric. You can see all the electric poles. But I'm not going to go much further. We have a visiting photographer in town, and we are going to play hand and foot. I don't know if you guys like to play cards, but we love it. And then out there, there's also the water treatment facility, and there is a church, but they have not had a minister here for years, so it's not really used except for special occasions and funerals and those kinds of things. There's also a city office which has a library and do other things, and then there's also a clinic. And so if you have health issues, then you would go to that clinic. And if you need to be seen by a doctor, which we do not have in town, you get doctor by telephone basically, or computer, and then they would fly you to COTS if you end up needing to have medical treatment. So there's the little van, and again, my apartment